I'm Kate Trufitt. I'm currently the Group Safety Compliance Manager for Apata. I also wear a sustainability hat and look after avocados, so quite a broad range of roles. Also, 2018 I became the first Associate Director of HortNZ. And then in 2020 I was voted on by growers as a director, a full director. No day is the same. Horticulture is forever changing. Then you throw safety or HR into that and you've really got quite a dynamic work environment. And it suits me. I really enjoy that side of it. When I started off with HortNZ as Associate Director, it was a natural fit for me to take over the health and safety portfolio. We actually had a health and safety council, and so we reinvigorated that and started sort of just getting some strategy around health and safety and really started building that. And through that I started meeting other people from heads of other sectors, so forestry, construction, shop care, etc. So there's a whole lot of people that are sort of heading up sector groups, and we started working together and just having conversations about what we were doing, what were our key critical risks, what were our issues that we're dealing with now. And then after talking to those people, they actually have done grants themselves, so either through WorkSafe or ACC. And by doing that, we decided that it was time for us to actually really go ahead and do something beneficial for all of industry. And so we did that at the end of 2020. And myself and some colleagues from HortNZ just put an idea together, which was within horticulture, our statistics within ACC and WorkSafe are in with agriculture. And we are a different business, so we actually couldn't, hand on heart, say what's harming our people. And we really wanted to be evidence-based in whatever we did. So the key for our application was really doing some data research, pulling out the hort, and then looking at where that tells us the harm's being in the industry, what's causing it, what are the industry things. We really want to do it right, so the evidence is really important for us. What we're going to do with the evidence is actually form a dashboard as well. So we're going to have this dashboard which will be enduring, and we'll keep bringing that information through as fresh information so that we can see how we change and how we improve. So at the moment, the first phase is really just doing that research. So making sure that we get that data, we start forming that dashboard. We then want to look at intervene. So that is coming up with those initiatives, what works, what doesn't work, getting the growers and the wider sector really involved in that so that it's sustainable. We really need it to actually work and continue working. There's no point in putting something in and wasting all this time and energy. Support is our next piece, which is around collaboration. And this is when we'll start working with other sectors, even though we might have stolen some of their ideas to start with in the initiatives. But we want this to go wider than horticulture. There's no point in it just being, health and safety is not just about a sector, it's about all people in industry. So it's about broadening out that and really starting to work with those other sector groups on what we're finding works and other things that they've got. The exemplary part of that is the lead, which is the fourth portion of our four-step process. And leading is showing that as workers and people within our industry, we're here to look after you. And we understand what's harming our people. We're coming up with initiatives that will reduce harm. And then by doing that, we become an exemplar to other sectors, and because there's so many other sectors that haven't even gone down this route yet. We would love the NZISM people to engage with the project. Obviously I've talked a lot about horticulture and growers, etc. But as I say, it's not just about a sector. There are so many people out there with great information, great knowledge, and who have done some really successful things. And so really keen to engage with anybody who has any ideas or even just wants to be involved, from a learning perspective. So my nugget of wisdom from being in the industry and being in health and safety is people are the solution, not the problem. But be in it for the long game. Don't get disheartened. It's very easy to have legislation, this is what we say we do, and we've done our training and we've done our degree, etc., and then try and apply that to people. It's not that easy. People are people, and they all have their own motivations. So the best thing you can do is understand people. Work with them, engage with them, get to understand their drivers, their motivation, why are they doing what they're doing. And as I say, it's really sort of going for that. Yes, it's all very well to have, this is how we do the job, but actually how do you do the job? And understanding that, and really working with those people on why they're doing that. Again, what are the drivers? Oh, it's easier for me, or I've got a sore arm, or I can't stand up for 10 hours a day. You've got to have a conversation. So I'd highly recommend engage with your people, have a conversation.